Hello everyone, my name is Becca and welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna be doing my June wrap up. I filmed my May wrap up last month, but I didn't post it because my computer has been acting up really bad lately and I didn't get to edit it and post it on time. By the time I was okay, oh, I can edit this and post it, it was already almost the end of June. So it was time for a June wrap up instead of a May wrap up. So today I'm gonna be doing a June wrap up. I'm gonna be honest, June was not a good reading month. I didn't realize how not good of a reading month June was until I looked on my Goodreads and I was like, okay, for this video, I was like, okay, how many books did I read in June? Guess how many? Just guess. Only 2 books. Only 2 books. What? I feel in May, I went from reading over 6 books to reading only 2 books in June. I don't know, it feels wrong. It feels like I have read more books than that, but based on my Goodreads and everything else in the world, I have only read 2 books. So I'm gonna tell you which books that was and which books I was currently reading in June that most likely I'll be finished in July, but those are the books that I probably should have already been done in June, but I'm still reading. The first book that I finished in June was Storm and Fury by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I tabbed it. A review will be coming up soon. I loved this book. I was so happy that I found this, and I just love Jennifer L. Armentrout's books, and this was a new release. It was one of my highly anticipated reads of 2019, and if you didn't know what it's about, it's a continuation of the White Hot Kiss trilogy. It's about gargoyle people, shifter kind of people that fight off demons, and in the White Hot Kiss trilogy, a demon slash warden girl kind of meets a demon and things happen, and it's really amazing. It's a really amazing trilogy. And then after that trilogy, this is Storm and Fury, and it's based in the same world with the same characters, but the main characters are different except for one main character, and his name is Zane, and he was in the last trilogy, and he's now the main love interest in this books. And I loved it. I loved it so much. I had so many thoughts. So many thoughts. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It was so good. I'm so excited for the second book. So it was revealed so many things in this book that it's what's gonna happen next? I don't know, but if Jennifer L. Armentrout is writing it, it's gonna be good. So I'm excited. The second book that I read in June, I literally read yesterday, so June 30th. Okay, so the last day of June, I read this one book, and it was called Vein of Love by who is it by? My chair always just moves by itself. It is by R. Scarlett, and I really enjoyed this one. It was more of a 3 out of 5 star read. It was pretty average, but I'm currently on the second book, and I'm almost done with it. I'm at 78% on my Kindle, and I just started reading it a little bit last night, and I'm already almost done with it, and I really enjoy these characters. So it's about a girl named Molly whose ancestors made a contract with a demon family 300 years ago. The contract is that one day when one of their ancestors, aka Molly, gets blessed with these blessed eyes, is what they call them, essentially her being a daemon instead of a demon, then she is engaged to their next son in line, so of that demon family. And it's really interesting to read. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a new adult book, but set in a fantasy realm, which I really liked, an urban fantasy new adult novel. I really love urban fantasy, and I love urban fantasy with lots of romance, and so I really enjoyed this one. But the first book was definitely average. Definitely average. The second book is getting better. Definitely getting better, but we're getting there. But it's not the best book that I've ever read. But Melanie from Mel to the Any reviewed it on Goodreads. She reviewed all the books, and that's why I'm continuing on with the series, because the first book she also said it was really average. She ranked it a 3 out of 5 stars. But then the second book, she was this one's getting better. But then when she got to the third and the fourth book in the series, she was these books are amazing. I love it, and I really trust her reviews. So I'm really excited to get on to the third book. I'm currently on the second book, like I said. So I'm really excited to get to the third book because apparently the third book is like the best one ever. So really excited about that. I really like where the story is going. I really like the characters. A lot of drama, which I love. So I'm excited. So this month of June, I was currently reading Nightshade and Trial by Fire. I'm like halfway through both these books and I really enjoyed them. But like, gosh, I think these were the books that kind of, I don't know, made me kind of a slow reader this month because I was trying to read them both at the same exact time. And their stories just haven't, well, this one, like for instance, just really hasn't captured my attention that much. Like I thought I was gonna really like it because I really love werewolf urban fantasy books. But this one is just really insta-lovey and I'm hoping that I enjoy it by the time I finish it, but it's really kind of slowed me down from reading other books, so I feel like I need to like finish this book and this book before I continue on to like other books. But it's just like really slowing me down, but like I want to finish it because like I bought this book. I feel like I need to finish it, you know, but like I don't know, I might DNF it. DNFing books is really therapeutic. I mean, sometimes it just needs to be done. And I'm probably gonna read maybe 100 more pages. If I still don't like it, I'm gonna DNF it. It's sad. It's sad when you have to DNF books because you want to love them, but when they're like not capturing your attention, you just need to move on. It's just not your cup of tea. Somebody else probably loves it and that's great. But if you don't, you know, there's so many other books on my bookshelf. There's so many other books in the world that I know I will love. So it's better to like give yourself that break and be like, okay, you don't need to continue to read it. Give it away. Be done with it. And the other book I was reading was Trial by Fire by Josephine Angelini, and I am loving this book. I'm currently like on page like 100. Yeah, I'm on page 100 and I love it. It's kind of like a witchy novel where this girl gets like, she gets sent to like a parallel universe where herself is a really powerful witchy lady and kind of evil. It's really interesting and there's a character named Rowan and it makes me think of Rowan Whitethorn for some reason because I just love Rowan Whitethorn so much, like so much. So there's a character named Rowan and every single time I see his name, I'm just like, hey, where's, oh. Sorry, that was a spoiler. Where's Selena? I'm really excited to continue on with this one. I definitely won't be DNFing because I really, really enjoy it. So basically, I know this is kind of short, but I only read like 2 books and I'm really disappointed in myself. But I mean, life happens and I didn't finish a lot of books this month. I'm hoping July is a better reading month for me. I'm hoping to read a lot of books. I've got a lot of books on my TBR that I'm really excited about. Books that are new and books that are like old that have been on my TBR for a really long time. So we'll see what happens. Hope it's good. So that is it for today. I hope your reading month was a little bit better than mine. Comment down below and tell me what books that you read this month and what was your favorite book that you read this month and why did you love it. So happy reading everyone and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!